Hey everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am here with Miss Lauren Watkins, a local settlement officer in our area. Lauren, welcome.
Thanks, I'm so happy to be here.
So today we're going to ask Lauren a couple questions in regards to title. So Lauren, our first question is, what services do you provide as part of the title process? And what is a title search?
So a title search pulls the 60 or 40 year history of the property. It lets us know who the prior owners were, if there's any mortgages, if there's any judgments, if there's any liens that we need to be worried about before we get to the closing table. Services that we provide as part of the title process are that we clear title on the property, and we're also the escrow agent. So what that means is we are the middleman sort of for the money. So we take money from the buyer and from the lender, if there is one, and we distribute that to the seller and then the necessary parties too.
If you're interested in buying a home and you're not sure which mortgage loan is right for you, please check out our free mortgage quiz in the description below. What happens if there are any outstanding liens or claims on the property that a buyer would be interested in?
So, of course, our job is to clear title on the property. We have lots of resources, a lot of contacts that we work with to clear issues. We have legal team on staff as well. Most of the time what we see are just open mortgages, which can just be cleared by ordering a payoff from the current lender and then paying that off at closing. So that takes care of that. If there's any judgments, we can reach out to the pathonetary's office, whoever we need to talk to in order to get that cleared. But a lot of the times, if there are any issues on title, as a title agent, our job is to kind of protect you from that. Of course, we do provide the title commitment to let you know what we did find on the property, but our job is to clear the title. So we're gonna make sure we give you a clean title when we close on the property. So a lot of times you're not even gonna know if you have any outstanding issues or claims.
Nice. How do you determine the title insurance premium and what does it cover?
The title insurance premium is currently set by the state. So whether you use a title company here in Lancaster, in Tioga County, the rate's going to be the same all across the state. It's a set rate and it's determined by the underwriters of title insurance.
How long does the title search and closing process usually take?
So the closing process, we typically like to say give us 7 to 10 business days in order for us to pull the search, get the taxes, and clear title on the property. Sometimes we can work quicker. Sometimes it does take a little bit longer if there are some more liens or anything that comes up on the property that we need to work on clearing. But usually typically 7 to 10 business days, we like to say.
Lauren, what are some common title issues that might occur when someone is trying to buy a house?
The most common title issues that we see are open mortgages on the property, which of course can be taken care of with just ordering a payoff and paying that off at closing. Some other title issues that we see are judgments and sometimes also child support liens. Believe it or not, we have to pull a child support search on every buyer and seller to see if they have any back child support in the state of Pennsylvania. And if they do, we have to take care of that at closing.
So if a buyer closes on a house and something ends up coming up, what should they do?
The buyer should either reach out to their realtor that they used in the transaction, or they can reach out to us directly as the title company. Whoever their settlement officer was can help with those issues. We'll take it to the legal team and underwriting, and we will work to get those issues resolved. So with your title insurance, what you also are getting are coverage for as long as you own the property. So it's a one-time fee paid at closing, protects you for as long as you own the property. So should anything ever come up, whether a neighbor down the road comes over and he says, hey, my long lost cousin actually owned this property and he told me one day that he was going to give this property to me, we can say, no, actually, you own this property and we're going to protect your right to own that property. So not only are you purchasing the home, but you're purchasing your right to own that home as well. So that's basically what title insurance is and how it covers. So even if something does arise after closing, just let us know, reach out to us, and we'll take care of it for you.
Lauren, is there any other info you would like to tell anyone that's watching this video about title services?
I think it's just important to note that whoever your title agent is, your settlement officer, I strongly suggest having a strong relationship with them throughout the entire process. That way you can know everything that's going on throughout the entire process, from the time you sign the contract until the closing table. Because they're the middleman in the transaction. They're going to talk to your realtor, they're going to talk to you, they're going to talk to the listing agent, they're going to talk to the seller, they're going to talk to the lender, they're going to talk to the underwriters or anybody else that they need to talk to in order to get this to the closing table. I think it's really important to understand that the settlement officer is a pretty vital role in the closing process, because they are just handling all those details, the closing details, making sure every party is in communication, everybody's on the same team, everybody's on the same page, and that goal is to get to the closing table. So that settlement officer, that title agent is going to do what they need to do in order to make sure your process is smooth, make sure you have a nice, easy closing process, and anything that you need along the way, I'm sure they'll be happy to help you.
Lauren, thank you so much for being here today and providing us with some awesome information on title and how it all comes into play when you're buying a house.
Thanks, Christina.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more real estate and mortgage content.